Though the God of wisdom guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning.
Then beware, O men of Chem, if ye have falsely betrayed my teaching, for I shall cast ye down from your high estate into the darkness of the caves from whence ye...
To unlocking my inner power, I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Here we are. We got Drew Dober versus John Silva. Drew Dober is a beast. John Silva is also a beast. This is going to be a really good fight. Let's get into their statistics here. All right, so Drew Dober here, 35. Libra, I think. Yeah, that's a Libra. Let's see his record here. Canceled bout with Mike Davis. Lost to Moicano, who's doing really good right now. Ricky Glenn, he beat. Lost. So he's kind of like his stock. I don't know. It's 35, okay? He's got the power, he's got this, he's got the heart, he's got the strength, he's got the body, he's got the work ethics. But you know what looks like to me? Looks like somebody who had the body and skill to get as far as he did, but this is his, he's about to run out. But we'll get into that. Let's go to John Silva. John Silva is just on a streak. Look at this. It's non-stop winning, okay? I saw this fight. That was crazy. I even posted all over my Twitter about that one. Against Charles Jourdain. Weston Wilson. Let's see. He's just on a tear right now. So, I mean, even the stats are in his favor is what I'm saying right now. Let's get into the other information here. So we have Drew Dober, born in the USA. John Silva, born in Brazil. Drew Dober is 5'8", 70-inch reach. John Silva is 5'7", 69-inch reach. So there's only 1 inch reach difference. And John Silva has the counter like crazy. He's like so skilled with counter punches. So that's why I'm like, instinct says he's gonna win. Okay. Now 3 of clubs, Drew Dober. 5 of clubs, John Silva. I read it up, and John Silva is the clear winner out of the two. When you read up on their Uranus period and their age for their birth card, but when you get to their planetary rolling card, it's a draw. It's hard to tell who's the winner there. Who's going to come out the winner? Like who has the better? Who's on a better portion of their life path? Is there challenges that's going to get in the way, or are there medical issues? See, that's the thing. That's why there's a draw here, okay? This one is a clear winner, all right? And then my instincts say he's a winner. Now, he does have a year of difficult endings right now, but he's 27. So this could be like a relationship issue or mom or family or something like that. Doesn't mean necessarily him having a difficult ending in fighting. Although he might have a difficult ending in learning how to let go of some of the stuff he thought would work in fighting that doesn't work anymore. There might be some of that. And then Drew Dober has a year of recognition, success. Now and this is where it's tough, because he has a year of recognition and success. I'm giving him a chance to win by decision. Now, he could also win by knockout or ground and pound finish, of course, because that's what he's usually one of his finishers. He either wins by decision, so I'm going to say decision, or he wins by ground and pound usually. Now, with Jean Silva, I put draw or win. And the reason I put draw or win is because, just like Drew Dober, it could be a draw, but I don't think so. But he can win by any way. He can win by rear naked choke. I honestly think he's going to win by rear naked choke, Jean Silva. I think this is going to end up on the ground somehow. I think Drew Dober might catch him, but Jean Silva is going to show him he has a lot of weapons, and he's from Brazil, and Drew Dober is going to get choked. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my prediction. Now, I could be wrong, right? I don't know. Because predicting the future is like trying to draw straws and get the right one, or find a needle in the haystack. But you can do it, right? There's a chance you can do it. Let's see here. Uranus period, Saturn period. So yeah, there we go. That's our could be fight of the night, guys, because they both have good payouts going on, good financial bonuses going, or potential financial gains long term and stuff like that going on in their lives right now. So Jean Silva's could be paying off debts and get enough money to sustain him into the future of UFC and get him going. I don't know, but we'll see. These are the things I read into on the Destiny cards. Well, let's get into the tarot readings and let's see what they'll tell us. All right, moving on. All right, here we are. We got Drew Dober first up. We'll shuffle him and go through him and see what's going on with Drew Dober. Alright, so with Drew Dober here, he has the Magician in reverse for his spirit. So his spirits aren't in alignment with his destiny or his path that he's chosen. So he's going to probably lose here due to that, with potentially the chokeout or the knockout. And then his intellect thinks otherwise, obviously, right? He's a fighter. He thinks he can beat anyone. That's how most fighters, especially good ones, think. They're the Knight of Swords, the fastest. He thinks he's the fastest. He's the fastest knight. He's faster than him. He's better than him. I'm quicker than him. I'll be able to catch him before he catches me. But he's probably going to stand up. This is probably going to be a stand up, and it's probably either he's going to catch Jean, but Jean's not going to get knocked out. He'll go to the ground. There'll be a knockdown. And he'll go to finish him up or something. And then he's going to get choked out and tapped out or something. That's what I think is going to happen here with the So, physical is his Knight of Cups. He is resistant to thinking otherwise, that he has weaknesses that can be exploited because of all the training and experience he has. There's an underlying destiny soul path he has here with the Ace of Books that he's not paying attention to. He's not seeing an alternative path in his life, and he wants to force life to his will. Socially, 7 of Books that ties into that. So it's like, instead of being humble and appreciative of the circumstance, which he will be after he loses, and looking to alternative financial ways of making money, which he will eventually. But I think whatever it is, he'll figure it out. And then his emotions are the 4 of Books as well. So there's a lot of information and wisdom he's not obtained yet that he needs to go obtain in his life. And then it has to do with his heart as well. So I don't know what that's about, if he's married or not, or whatever. Kids, family, parents, loved ones, somebody. Something with his heart. And his spirit. Like, the only part of Dober that's in tune with potentially winning is his mind. Which, let's see, is it mind over matter? Or is there divine cosmic at play with the cosmic deck versus the epic deck? We're going to go to Jean next. Let's go. Alright, for Jean here we have the Hanged Man in reverse for his spiritual aspect. So he's similar to Judabi in that way, with the not spiritually getting a different perspective in life. But I think it has more to do with his social aspect, because he has the Lovers in reverse. So it's more of like maybe relationships, or his current relationship, if he's in one, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's family. I don't know. Whatever. Something social aspect of his life. The physical aspect of his life is the 2 of Pentacles. So he's in his upright, so he's balancing and doing what he has to, and he's figuring it out. He's pretty smart. Temperance. I mean, he's from like what do they call it? The Fighting Nerds or something like that. I don't remember, but they wear those glasses or whatever. So like, yeah, he's pretty smart. The underlying energy about Jean here is he's got temperance, right? Upright. Temperance is on his side against Dober is turned to learn to be like that, you know, you can't control everything that you're trying to control, even though you do all the work and everything. Like, sorry, unfortunately, even though you have the team and all that other stuff they tell you to do, sometimes there's other things that your soul is trying to tell you, you're not listening. But this is like a 27-year-old version of the 35-year-old, almost similar. So it's a younger version of himself. Gonna knock him out, but a younger, better version, because he's got more weapons and skill, I think, in my opinion. So Jean is King of Wands in his mind in reverse, so he's humble, but this could be his downfall. This is where it might be a draw, or Dober could win still if he catches him and knocks him out. So there is the potential of that. The King of Wands in reverse is his intellectual and his mental. So If he relies on his temperance and his physical know-how and rely on his muscle memory, he'll be all right. And that's why I'm saying he's going to get knocked down and then choke him or something. That's why I'm thinking that. And then over here on the left, we have the Prince of Pentacles and his emotions. So he's more stable in his emotions and his physical when it comes to this fight. As far as the actual fight itself, not the training before the fight. So the actual fight itself is going to be fight of the night, I think. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. But yeah. So there you go. That's what I think is going to happen. And that's what I'm picking up. But, I could be wrong. This isn't an exact science and thinking I'm the greatest thing in the universe and I'm predicting future and I'm reading crystal balls or I'm talking to spirits or whatever. No, I'm just playing with the cards in my imagination and what I think can happen off of the statistics and the information I've gathered and, see how reliable this is. So there you go. Don't be flipping out on me thinking I'm conjuring spirits or I'm doing black magic. No. Playing with cards in my imagination. That's all it is. But that's how you tune into things. It's been proven through science. It essentially is through your mind, right? Which is through your imagination, but the imagination needs to be fine-tuned and it needs discipline and deciphering and stuff like that. So it's a tool that needs to be crafted, kind of. Everybody has to craft their own kind of sword thing or whatever kind of thing, or their staff or whatever weapon tool. Instead of buying them, you have to craft your own spiritual tools in your mind and figuring out how to do stuff, whatever, and how you walk through life. But anyways, point is, don't trip out. This is all in good fun and trying to have a good time and help people if they want to do any kind of gambling. Hopefully it's responsible gambling and it's not irresponsible gambling. If you have any addiction or a problem, you need to get help. But gambling, it should be only done with money you're willing to throw away and can afford to throw away. Alright, so there's my advice and there's the reading. Good luck.